Hey Yankees fans, what a wild ride we've been on lately. If you've been keeping up, you know there's been no shortage of drama, excitement, and jaw-dropping moments in this October baseball season, and honestly, it's been one of the most intense starts to the postseason in recent memory. The New York Yankees came into this wild card series with the Boston Red Sox carrying not just the weight of expectations, but a mountain of pressure, especially after Game 1, which was one of the most difficult games Aaron Boone has ever managed. That loss put the Yankees on the ropes, and if you were watching, it was clear everyone was holding their breath, hoping the team could regroup and bounce back. But baseball, as always, has a way of testing resilience, and the Yankees responded in the only way they could, with adjustments, grit, and a little bit of magic. They switched up their game plan. Defensive changes were made that, at first glance, might have seemed minor, but the impact was immediate and unforgettable. Jazz Chisholm and Ben Rice came in, and suddenly, the defensive energy on the field shifted. Plays that had seemed impossible just a day before suddenly became reality, reminding everyone why baseball is as much about preparation and anticipation as it is about raw talent. The highlight reel practically wrote itself. One incredible defensive play after another, each more thrilling than the last, showing just how razor-thin the margins are in October baseball. These moments didn't just stop at being impressive. They carried the Yankees forward, giving them the momentum to turn a series that could have ended in heartbreak into a showcase of dominance. And then, when it came to pitching, oh boy, the Yankees really delivered. There were performances that deserved to be remembered for years. Jarrett Crochet came in and reminded everyone why he's considered one of the best arms in the American League. His outing wasn't just solid. It was one of those performances that makes people argue for awards, debates about Cy Young, and comparisons to the greatest pitchers in recent history. And then there was Max Fried, whose command on the mound was nothing short of spectacular. But all of that prep, all of that talent, would have amounted to nothing if it weren't for the brilliance of Cam Schlitler in his first ever postseason start for the Yankees. Schlitler went out there and completely changed the narrative. 8 innings of shutout pitching, 12 strikeouts, 0 walks, statistics that not only put him in the history books, but made him a central figure in what has become an unforgettable October story. He faced the pressure of a lifetime, all the noise from fans, friends, and former allegiances, yet delivered as if he had been born for this exact moment. Every pitch, every curve, every slider was executed with precision, and the result was a performance that not only advanced the Yankees to the next round, but also sent a message. This team is built to fight, and they are here to win. Offensively, the Yankees stepped up too. Hits came at the right moments. Runs were driven in by players who had been waiting for their chance, and the chemistry on the field felt electric. Anthony Volpe delivered an RBI despite a few strikeouts. Ahmed Rosario contributed when it mattered most. John Carlos nearly launched a home run, and Cody Bellinger added to the scoring with perfect timing. Trent Giesham, as well, showed why he's a player to watch, putting together plays that showcased both skill and timing. It was a team effort in every sense, a reminder that baseball is not just about one hero. It's about how each piece comes together to form something greater. Now, as the Yankees move forward, they aren't just stepping into another round. They're entering a stage that demands even more focus, preparation, and execution. The matchup against the Toronto Blue Jays looms large, a team that has proven itself to be talented, deep, and capable of making life difficult for anyone in the postseason. But the Yankees have momentum, and momentum in October baseball is everything. They have shown they can adapt, that they can respond to pressure, and that they have the pitching and hitting depth to take on some of the toughest teams in the league. The coming series promises to test every skill, every strategy, and every ounce of resilience the team has built over the season. Pitching matchups will be crucial. Max Fried, coming off an incredible showing, will likely face Kevin Gausman in a duel that could define the early stages of the series. Both are elite pitchers, but the Yankees know they have to capitalize on every mistake, every pitch, and every opportunity to gain an edge. Following that, Carlos Rodon and Shane Bieber are expected to bring their own challenges, a reminder that every game will require precise execution and flawless decision-making. And of course, Cam Schlitler, who has now proven himself on the biggest stage, will be the key piece in any matchup where the Yankees need to establish dominance early. It's a chess match played with bats and gloves, and the Yankees have shown they can think 3 moves ahead. Every game, every inning, every at-bat will matter, but that's what makes October baseball so exhilarating. The stakes are high, the tension is palpable, and the reward is as sweet as it gets. A chance to play for the ultimate prize. The Yankees are carrying the weight of history, expectation, and the hopes of a city, but they're doing it with a sense of purpose and a clarity that comes from knowing they have the talent, strategy, and heart to go all the way. The road ahead is challenging. The Blue Jays are on a hot streak, a team stacked with talent, capable of striking back at any moment. But the Yankees have faced adversity before in this postseason, and each time, they've adapted, responded, and found a way to come out on top. The combination of veteran leadership, rookie energy, and a strategic approach to both pitching and hitting makes this Yankees squad one of the most dangerous teams in recent memory. They are playing with a chip on their shoulder, ready to prove that nothing will stand in their way, and every play they make is a step toward another opportunity at the World Series. Fans, the excitement isn't just about wins and losses. It's about the moments that make baseball unforgettable. From defensive gems that leave us speechless, to pitching performances that feel historic, to offensive bursts that ignite the energy in the stadium. This team is delivering a story we'll be talking about for years. The New York Yankees are back in October baseball, not just participating, but dominating, and the journey is far from over. Every inning, every game, every series is another chapter in what could be a legendary postseason run, and as fans, we are here to witness it all unfold. Now, looking ahead, the Yankees face a whole new set of challenges with the Toronto Blue Jays. This is not going to be easy. The Blue Jays are a team that has proven themselves time and time again throughout the season. They're deep, talented, and more than capable of turning a series upside down if the Yankees are not careful. Every pitcher, every batter, every defensive alignment will be scrutinized because in October, the margin for error disappears. One misstep can cost a game. In a playoff series, one game can shift momentum in a way Max Fried will likely take the mound against Kevin Gausman, and that matchup alone could set the tone for the series. Fried has shown time and again that he has the composure, the control, and the ability to dominate under pressure. But Gausman is no slouch. He's a seasoned competitor who can command the strike zone and make the Yankees work for every run. It's going to be a duel of strategy, execution, and mental toughness. Following that, the Yankees will likely face Carlos Rodon and Shane Bieber, both of whom have a skill to shut down any offense on their day. But the key for New York has always been adaptability, and they've proven they can make in-game adjustments that swing momentum in their favor. Then there's Cam Schlitler, whose historic performance in the previous series cannot be overstated. He went out there and essentially wrote a new chapter in Yankees postseason lore, going 8 scoreless innings with 12 strikeouts and 0 walks in his very first playoff start. The pressure was immense, facing a team he grew up rooting for with the weight of expectations on his shoulders, but he delivered. And that's the kind of confidence the Yankees will need when facing Toronto. Schlittler's ability to stay calm under pressure, to execute pitch after pitch with precision, gives this team a psychological edge as much as a tactical one. Offensively, the Yankees are clicking at the right time. Anthony Volpe, Ahmed Rosario, John Carlos, Cody Bellinger, and Trent Gizem have all shown that they can come through when the stakes are highest. Each hit, each RBI, each run scored has shifted momentum in the series and reminded everyone that baseball is as much about timing and opportunity as it is about raw power. The Yankees' approach at the plate is methodical. They are patient, they capitalize on mistakes, and they know how to turn small advantages into game-changing moments. The synergy between the offense and the pitching staff is what makes them such a dangerous team, and it's why they continue to advance deeper into the postseason. One thing that cannot be ignored is the intensity of postseason baseball. The atmosphere is electric, the stakes are higher than ever, and the pressure can crush even the most experienced teams. But the Yankees thrive in that pressure. They feed off it. Every defensive play, Every successful pitch, every clutch hit adds fuel to their momentum. The energy on the field is palpable, and it translates directly to the fans, who feel every single moment as if they were part of the action. Watching this team is not just about following a game. It's about being part of a story that's unfolding live, filled with tension, excitement, and moments that will be remembered for years. The Blue Jays will not go down without a fight. They have talented hitters capable of changing a game with one swing, and pitchers who can dominate if the Yankees make even a small mistake. That's why matchups are so crucial. Each decision by Boone and the coaching staff, from pinch hitters to defensive shifts, could have ripple effects throughout the series. Every inning will demand focus. Every at-bat will demand execution, and the margin for error will be razor-thin. But the Yankees have been here before. They've faced adversity, they've made adjustments, and they've found ways to win when it seemed like the odds were stacked against them. That resilience is their biggest strength going into this next round. Baseball, especially in October, is a game of narratives. Every pitch has a story, every swing has consequences, and every play has the potential to become legendary. The Yankees are writing a narrative that is as thrilling as it is unpredictable. They've battled through tough opponents, navigated intense pressure, and proven that they can respond when the moment demands it. And now, with the Blue Jays standing in their way, the narrative continues. This is a team that is fully aware of what's at stake, fully aware of the talent in front of them, and fully prepared to take it one inning, one game, and one series at a time. The fans are part of that narrative too. Every cheer, every shout, every moment of anticipation adds to the drama. Baseball is a team sport, but it's also a shared experience. And when the Yankees take the field, the energy from the crowd amplifies their focus and determination. They know that every play matters, and they are ready to seize every opportunity to push themselves closer to the ultimate prize, the World Series. The journey to that goal is never straightforward. There will be challenges, there will be mistakes, and there will be moments of tension that test the very core of the team. But the Yankees have shown that they can handle it. They have the pitching, the offense, and the experience to navigate a series where every run counts, every defensive play matters, and every pitch could swing the balance. Their path to the next round will require precision, focus, and the ability to rise to the occasion. And if the last series is any indication, they are more than capable of doing just that. As the series against Toronto begins, the Yankees will rely on the combination of skill, strategy, and sheer determination that has carried them through the early stages of the postseason. The stakes are higher, the margin for error is smaller, and the pressure is greater than ever. But if there's one thing we've learned from this team, it's that they thrive in moments like these. They rise to the challenge, adapt under pressure, and find ways to win when it matters most. The story is far from over, and as fans, we get to witness every twist, every turn, and every extraordinary moment along the way. The New York Yankees are in the thick of October baseball once again, and the road ahead promises to be as thrilling as anything we've seen this season. They are fighting not just for victories, but for a chance to etch their names in postseason history, one pitch, one hit, and one incredible play at a time. But before we continue, please remember to join our channel and give this video a like. Your support allows us to keep bringing you the latest news about the New York Yankees. Feel free to share your thoughts on the news in the comments. The New York Yankees are reportedly shaking up their bullpen in a move that has fans and insiders buzzing alike. Sources close to the team suggest that Josh Hader, the dominant left-handed closer known for his electric fastball and devastating slider, has agreed to terms with the Bronx Bombers. While nothing has been officially confirmed, whispers around Yankee Stadium hint that this could be one of the most significant bullpen additions in recent memory. Hader, who has made a name for himself as one of the most feared relievers in Major League Baseball, brings a reputation for late-inning dominance and an uncanny ability to strike out batters in high-pressure situations. The potential signing has ignited speculation about the Yankees' playoff ambitions, with many analysts suggesting that adding a reliever of Hader's caliber could turn New York into a near-impenetrable force after the seventh inning. Insiders say that the clubhouse is already buzzing with anticipation. If this goes through, it's a game changer, one unnamed team source told reporters. You look at the bullpen, and suddenly, it's electric. Josh Hader can just shut the door on teams, and that's exactly what we've been missing. Fans have taken to social media, speculating how manager Aaron Boone might deploy Hader, with some suggesting multi-inning appearances to maximize his impact, and others dreaming of nail-biting ninth-inning showdowns. Of course, with any high-profile signing, there are questions. Will Hader adapt to the intense scrutiny of New York sports media? Can he maintain his dominance in the notoriously humid and hitter-friendly environment of Yankee Stadium? For now, the chatter is enough to send excitement soaring. Baseball insiders are already projecting potential postseason scenarios where Hader could become the difference maker in a tight playoff series. As the rumors swirl and the deal remains unofficial, one thing is clear. The Yankees' bullpen, long a point of concern for fans and analysts alike, could be about to undergo a dramatic transformation. If Josh Hader does indeed don the pinstripes, the Bronx might have just added a new weapon to its arsenal, one that could electrify late innings and keep the opposition on edge all season long. The city waits with bated breath, and the rumor mill is alive like never before. Could Hader be the missing piece in New York's quest for glory? Only time will tell, but for now, the mere possibility has the Yankees' faithful buzzing with anticipation. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the New York Yankees, please subscribe to our channel and give us a like. We always appreciate your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.